Hello, bookish friends. Welcome to my book, Amanda's Bookish Adventures. It's May 1st, and it is a new vlog. I am starting it on a Sunday. My original clip got deleted, so I'll just go over what I'm currently reading. So I am doing Medieval-a-thon and the Final Book Support Group, and the Final Book Support Group does not start until tomorrow. But the first book that I'm currently reading I'm doing the blacksmith and the tailor. So for the first book, for level 1 for the tailor, read a book you're unsure about. I'm unsure about The Duke and I. The hype, I wanted to read it before the show came out, and I never did. I love the first season. I love the second season more. I love the interactions with Penn and Colin, and I got the first 4 Bridgerton, but Colin and Penelope's book I have to get back by the 17th, so I'm going to be trying to at least finish 2 this week and the next 2 the other week. Plus I have 2 other books that I'm trying to read this week, so we'll see how that goes. But for so far, I might finish this tonight because the receipt is where I need to get before I go to bed, and I might not even go to bed till midnight because I have really nothing planned for tomorrow. I'm not babysitting, and we'll see. I did apply for a temp agent because it was a good short program, but haven't heard back, so we'll see. I am enjoying it, but I do have another clip talking about how I feel, and I got cut off, so I'm gonna film the rest of that clip. I am back with an update. I got to 219 so far, and it's only 5, so I'm doing really good. It's really fast. I'm enjoying it. I like the way Simon and Daphne met. It's different because in this one, Anthony knows, and he's still acting like he did in the show. It's interesting. I do think that, I don't know, it was a YouTuber, I watched I think a YouTuber comment, they hope in the next season they use Hyphen and Gregory more. And I agree, because there was a scene in this book with Simon and Hyacinth so far that was the most absolutely... I have a zit coming on my face, great. But I got cut off. I think I do want them to interact with the younger two, because so far Gregory and Hyacinth are really good. But in these 200 pages, it's very different from Bridgerton, because we do see Colin and Anthony interact. We are reading from Lady Whistledown. We met Penelope a little bit, and I want more. I love Penelope so much in the show, and we only got 2 small little glimpses in this book. But we've gotten nothing from Eloise, and it's very different from the book. I do think, I don't know, from the show, I'm liking it. I don't know my rating. I'm only at 36%. I do find some of Simon annoying. I did find certain traits of Simon annoying in the show. I do find them annoying in the book, but I do like his interactions with the younger Bridgertons, and he's never interacted with kids, and I think they missed that. I think we got a small bit towards the end of Bridgerton season 1, but it's been a while since I watched season 1. I binged season 2, and it was phenomenal. I can't wait to read the Viscount Who Loved Me. I want to see Kate and Anthony's story, but I want more interact. So far, it seems like the friendship that's Eloise and Penelope is it is basically Violet, the mother, and Daphne saying they like her, but that Lady Featherington doesn't see the true person she has, and they comment how she awful colors for Penelope. But they're not in the show. There is a 4th Featherington. It's not in the show, and I can understand they probably wanted to squeeze down the cast. Plus, for the 4th sister, she's a child. And I don't know how she would have interacted in the series. I don't think she marries a Bridgerton other than Penelope marrying a Bridgerton. So I don't know how that interaction would go. I'm definitely looking forward to knowing Penelope's book more, because I didn't know that. But I am liking Lady Whistledown gossips columns, but so far it's kind of just like the beginning of the show where they make the deal and stuff. I'm really enjoying the writing. It's really quick, and It's fun. But I've heard some bad things about this one, and I've heard people give it a 4-star. I've heard things. So I think when I heard what it is, and after I read that scene, I do think I might give it a 4-star. I am enjoying everything else, but I do think this book, the highest it will be, is a 4-star. I do not think it'll be a 5-star. I do think the rest of the series are probably going to be a 5-star. I just think this one will most likely be a 4-star. All right, I'm going to get back to reading because I would like to finish this tonight. And that would get me 1 book down for Medieval-a-thon. And then tomorrow, I might start The Cruel Prince after this, because that is one of the other books that I need to start. That is for level 2. First book in a series for the Tailor's Path. But I need to finish it because I have Lost Sister on hold on Libby. And I only have that for a couple more days. So definitely need to start that after I finish this. I finished The Duke and I, and then I read the second epilogue that was in here, and I just clicked on Goodreads that I read it because it was 35 pages. So I gave The Duke and I 4 stars, but I gave the second epilogue 5 stars because Simon was 50 and Daphne was 41, and to see their relationship evolve, and it was so much better, and I actually love Simon in the epilogue. I do like Simon. I like his aspects, but even in the TV show, I did like Simon. I love their relationship, but there was so much I did not like about his character until Daphne started helping him realize what the problems were, and when they connected and he was more emotional and happy and he wasn't hovering in the past, I really truly adored him. I'm really excited for Anthony's story. I'm going to read that next. I know I need to read The Cruel Prince, but for now, I am going to try to do Medieval-a-thon and the final book support group. But if I don't want to force myself to read something and get into a reading slump. I do really want to read The Cruel Prince, but I want to read The Viscount Who Loved Me. So I might just get halfway and then do like 20 pages of The Cruel Prince. Maybe I'll do that, or I'll just start The Cruel Prince tomorrow. I do think I'm going to focus on the Tailor's Path first. Well, not all the way, because I do need to read The Bay of Signs, which is for the Blacksmith Path, to continue with the Tailor Path. But I think for right now, I'm going to try to do the first 2 for this path. But yeah, I had really fun reading this book, and I like how the show did the ending. It was brilliant in the show. I thought that was fast. But the ending of this was also amazing. Like, I did not like Violet's mother, but if you read the book, you know, and I'll talk more about it in my wrap-up. Well, it's not a wrap-up, it's a May check-in. I like that title for, like, the first 2 weeks. I wrap up the books I read, so I don't forget what they're about. Once I read a book and I'm on to the next, I forget. After 5 books, I forget the first book I read in the month. It's just, I don't retain a lot with the dyslexia. I do know that if I love it, I will buy it and reread it, and that's when I start to retain more of the book, is when I have read it a couple of times. So I'll update you when I get into the Viscount I Love You, maybe the Viscount Who Loved Me, maybe 100 pages, but I'm gonna start May's check-in. Alright, I will see you in a little bit. I did get to 2:15 last night of the Viscount Who Loved Me. I'm loving Anthony. I know I'm loving Kate. I knew I would enjoy this a lot more than The Duke and I because of certain stuff. I gave The Duke and I 4 stars, but I am thinking this is 5. There's so much I love about this. And I don't want it to stop. I got to the scene, Peace Out Books XOXO was talking about, I think that's her channel name, about how it was different from the show, the B scene, how it's different from season 2, and I still love how they did season 2, but I can't wait to see how the rest of the half of this book goes, because I'm at like 56%. I'll probably update you again, and then I'm going to pick up The Cruel Prince, because I work tomorrow, and I think I need to I might be able to finish The Cruel Prince tonight, and I did get an copy of the Kindle copy off of Libby of Bay of Signs, so I could probably start that tomorrow as well. And then if I finish The Cruel Prince tonight, then I can read Lost Sister. which will help me. But I'm having so much fun, and I can use this for a prompt for the final book support group. It is a companion, so overall I started it last night around midnight, so, well, maybe around 11, but if I finish it today, it works for that readathon. But I did forget to say, by me finishing The Duke and I and completing level 1 of Taylor, I'm no longer a prisoner, I am a peasant, and I'm doing pretty good. I'll update you once I finish The Viscount Who Loved Me. The Viscount Who Loved Me, and I gave it a 5 stars. I do think Kate and Anthony are one of my favorite couples. I do like Simon and Daphne, but I preferred the second epilogue where they were older and we could see, I love Simon more on that, but I did give the Duke and I 4 stars. This was 5. I read the second epilogue, gave it a 5 stars. I love Kate. She's just so, they do fight a lot like they did in season 2. But she had her relationship with Eloise that I liked. She has a I don't know if we'll see, but she had some scenes with Penelope which warmed my heart. I did say I was going to start The Cruel Prince, but I am starting The Bay of Signs tomorrow, and I think that's going to be my biggest priority because I'm going to read this and finish it when I get home. But I'm starting it because I have an hour in a loop tomorrow before I go to work. Well, I'll be at work, but an hour before I start, so I got the digital art copy for The Bay of Signs on my phone, so I'll be reading that before I have to work. Sorry, I filmed this clip so many times, my brain is just scattered. So yeah, but for The Bay of Signs, that is for my first level 1 on the blacksmith path. Okay, my work hour might change. I just got a text message, so I will be right. I will update you later tonight with my thoughts. 100 pages. I don't have to go to bed early. It might change for the next day. I just got a text that I have to read. But I will at least update you one more time tonight. It's Tuesday. Next week, I'm just going to end this vlog. I got some really bad news and I slumped last week. I wasn't happy with anything I was reading. So I think I'm going to read the prompts out of order. I think that's what I might have to do. And then towards the end of the month, figure out, does this prompt work for this and stuff like that. I necessarily haven't read prompts out of order. Right now I don't want to read The Cruel Prince and a gloss cover. So yeah, it's kind of, I just don't know what I want to pick up. So I am kind of reading something for the second prompt for the Taylor path. Not really into it, so I'm trying to, whatever happens. I mean, I think with the way I'm feeling now, that I'll at least get most of these prompts covered during Becca's Bookopoly. And I know you're not supposed to read out of order, but with a book sump, I do think I'm going to have to read out of order. Or maybe I'll just read the Blacksmith Path, and then, because I have a lot of books for the 48-hour readathon that would cover prompts for the Taylor path. I'm sorry, my brain is shot. I need to have a cup of coffee before I go to the movie. I'm going to see Doctor Strange today, and I'm happy with that. It's just sad news, depression, everything kicked in. So I will start a vlog when I get home, but I figured I should wrap up this vlog and get it scheduled for Wednesday. Yeah, well, all right. See you in the next vlog. Bye!